As we celebrate the 4th of July on this 250th anniversary of American independence, I want to take you back to the exact days and events that led to this historic moment. This isn't just about fireworks. This is a story of courage, sacrifice, and the birth of the greatest country the world has ever known. Our road to independence began when the American colonies had grown increasingly frustrated with the British rule. For years, King George III and Parliament imposed taxes and regulations without giving the colonists any voice. No taxation without representation. The key events that built the fire were in 1765, the Stamp Act taxed everything from legal documents to newspapers. Colonists protested fiercely, and in 1770, the Boston Massacre, where British soldiers killed 5 colonists. And in 1773, the Boston Tea Party, where colonists dumped tea into the harbor to protest the Tea Act. And in 1774, the Intolerable Acts closed Boston Harbor and stripped rights away. This united the colonies, and on April 19, 1775, the shot heard around the world at Lexington and Concord. The Revolutionary War had begun. By the spring of 1776, support for full independence was growing rapidly, thanks to in large part to Thomas Paine's pamphlet Common Sense, which sold over 100,000 copies and convinced many that breaking away was not just necessary, but right. And on June 7, 1776, Richard Henry Lee of Virginia introduced a resolution in the Continental Congress declaring the colonies free and independent states. And on June 11, 1776, Congress appointed a committee of 5 to draft a formal declaration. Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Roger Sherman, and Robert R. Livingston. And Jefferson was chosen to write the first draft. And on June 28, 1776, Jefferson presented his draft to Congress. And on July 2, 1776, Congress voted to approve Lee's resolution for independence. John Adams wrote to his wife Abigail that day, "This will be the most memorable epocha in the history of America." And the day we know, July 4th, 1776. And after making some edits, Congress formally adopted the Declaration of Independence. It was read aloud in public squares in the coming days, and the famous signing ceremony took place mostly on August 2nd, 1776, with some signing later. The document begins with one of the most powerful statements in human history. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It then lists 27 specific grievances against King George III, many of them centered on taxation without consent, abuse of power, and the king's refusal to respect the rights of the people. The signers closed with these immortal words: "And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor." They paid an enormous cost. This was no empty gesture. Of the 56 signers, many of them had their homes burned, several lost family members, 9 died during the war, and others were hunted, imprisoned, or died in poverty. They knew the risks, but they believed liberty was worth it. And 250 years later, in California and across our nation, we face modern versions of the same threats our framers fought against. Unchecked government power, taxation that squeezes families, regulations that bypass the will of the people, and a growing administrative state that forgets it serves us, not the other way around. The framers gave us a constitutional republic designed to protect God-given rights and limit government. As Jefferson warned, the natural progress of things is for liberty to yield and government to gain ground. This Independence Day, let us honor their sacrifice by recommitting ourselves to the same principles. Teach your children the real history. Stand up for liberty in your communities. vote to protect the freedoms they risked everything to secure. As Samuel Adams said, "The liberties of our country, the freedom of our civil constitution are worth defending at all hazards." And from my family to yours, happy 250th birthday, America. May God continue to bless this land. And may we remain worthy of the incredible gift our framers gave us. God bless you, God bless your families, and God bless the United States of America.